Hey guys, Andrew Swihart here, giving you some advice about being a freelance artist when it comes to the career aspect of things. A lot of people out there making videos about how to draw a pretty picture or how to UV unwrap an octopus and bone a spaghetti piece of spaghetti on a spline. But I thought I would give some advice that I find very important, just as much so, and that is dealing with the business side of being a freelancer. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about office politics. So office politics is for real, and you will have to deal with office politics. And office politics is actually a really big topic, and I'll probably get into other aspects of office politics in other videos. But specifically, I would like to talk about one type of office politic, and that is when you start a new job. You really don't get to pick your friends, and you really don't get to pick your enemies. They're sort of picked for you. And that might not sound like it makes any real sense, but sort of does. A lot of times when I find myself at a new workstation working next to some new people, look to my left and to my right, one of those people there are just going to naturally want to be my friend. It's not even like something I do. It's not even something I say like consciously. It must be a subconscious thing. But generally people who are like-minded to you, who have similar interests to you, generally speaking, they kind of tend to gravitate toward each other. So almost immediately there will be someone there who just thinks you're great. Oh, hey, how's it going? Da, 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 right? And that's awesome. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's, you've probably done it yourself if you've been at a job. Some new person shows up and immediately you're like, oh, they're cool. Or immediately you're like, oh, who's that guy, right? Or gal or whatever. So, and then the same thing happens where I'll be, talking to someone in the hallway, and I can tell that they don't really like me. There's just something. There's a disconnect, choosing your workmates is kind of like choosing your relatives. They are who they are, and that's just part of it. So, and what I'm getting at is this, and this is the point of this. If someone in the office doesn't like you for some reason, so what? It doesn't matter. It's probably not something that you did. It's probably not because they're jealous. It's probably not because they don't like your shoes. It's probably not because they're out to get you. They just might not get along with you. And maybe they're just not the person who's going to be a great fit personality-wise for you. And maybe that's all it is. And move on. And a lot of times, you'll just end up finding yourself having people to go out to lunch with, and you just have the most amazing experiences, and they turn out to be the greatest friends, and you talk on the phone, and you end up doing podcasts together and go out and shooting a movie together, and they're like lifelong friends, and you love them. They end up moving down the street from you, and you guys hang out, and your families get together, and those are amazing, and those friends come along. But sometimes you'll find yourself at a job where, you're just a fish out of water. You don't get along with anybody, and it's just not the right fit for you, and that's okay. That's all I'm saying, is that's okay. That's just part of it. When you travel around to a lot of different places, you're going to find people that accept you, and people won't accept you, and so what? Deal with it. Anyway, that's enough about that. My website is andyswy.com. If you want to check out my personal website, my professional, my business website, swihartstudios.com. Hope you guys have a great day.